one day you land on the moon and touch a strange white sphere, and it suddenly starts to talk. 20 years later, the same alien race returns, this time with their queen, ready to wipe out all of humanity. This isn't just a film, it's a warning. This is a white sphere that humans brought back from the moon. A man curiously reaches out and touches it. It's really smooth, but his hands are suddenly sucked inside. The man is stunned. Unexpectedly, the original sphere gets activated. It can actually speak. 20 years later, the aliens return again. Humanity once again feels the terror of a colossal object. It's a massive alien ship, nearly 4,800 kilometers in diameter. As it passes through Earth's atmosphere, the entire sky catches fire. The ship generates its own gravitational field. Everything in its path is torn up from the ground. Civilization once again faces a crisis. This is an insect-like alien species. They travel recklessly across the universe, invading planets rich in resources, draining them to grow stronger. 20 years ago, they sent pioneers to Earth, but humans won the war. Using alien technology left behind, humans developed advanced defense systems and even built a base on the moon. But today, aliens imprisoned in Area 51 suddenly become excited. This hasn't happened in 20 years. David immediately heads to the flying base to investigate. There still lies the only alien ship that ever landed. Underneath it are drilling marks they left behind. Inside the ship, David unexpectedly discovers that the aliens once sent a distress signal beyond the solar system. Earth's location had long been exposed. Strangely, all humans who ever contacted aliens start to see a strange circular symbol in their minds. At the same time, a massive vortex suddenly appears above the moon base. A spherical flying object slowly emerges from its center. It looks exactly like the symbol that appeared in people's minds. Earth receives the alert. World leaders assume it's another alien invasion. They vote to attack first. Boom, boom, boom. The spherical flying object is successfully shot down and crashes into a crater on the far side of the moon. Testing shows no sign of life. David believes this spherical object is not of the same species as the aliens from 20 years ago, so he joins the exploration team to examine the crash site. There, they find a strange white sphere. David decides to take it back to Area 51. But at that moment, a gigantic alien mothership slowly reveals itself. It spans 4,800 kilometers, dozens of times larger than the one from 20 years ago. Its powerful gravity tears through the moon. Dust clouds explode, meteors fly skyward. At a critical moment, David and his team launch their scout ship and flee with the white sphere. The base fires laser cannons to strike back, but the alien ship is still unbelievably powerful. Human weapons cause no damage. When the alien ship finishes charging its energy, it fires a heavy plasma cannon. In a single blast, the entire moon defense base is obliterated. The massive alien ship brushes the moon's surface and flies toward Earth. Disaster unfolds. The ship's descent alone causes a global catastrophe. Everything is pulled mercilessly into the sky. Humans have no chance to escape. A doomsday scene fills people with terror, and this is just the beginning. Suddenly, the ship's gravitational field disappears. Everything sucked up comes crashing back down as if a billion meteors are falling. With black trails and red heat, they slam into the ground. David and his team quickly escape. They dodge crises one after another and finally survive. Meanwhile, in the Atlantic Ocean, a rescue team is on a mission to salvage a ship. They're told to evacuate, but the captain refuses because the catch is worth millions. Then a crew member calls him to the deck. They're stunned by the sight. The sky is a sea of fire racing toward them, destroying all life in its path. Mechanical arms rip everything apart like wild beasts. When the ship reaches the ocean floor, it triggers a mega tsunami. Elsewhere, a mother stands helplessly on a rooftop holding her newborn baby with nowhere to escape. Just in time, a rescue helicopter arrives. She and her baby are lifted up, but at the last moment, the nurse falls. She is the same mother who once escaped the alien invasion 20 years ago with her baby and her dog. Humanity is so small in the face of disaster. The alien mothership tightly latches onto Earth's surface, covering the entire Atlantic Ocean. The East Coast suffers total devastation. The old president rushes to Area 51 and locks himself in the lab. He wants to directly communicate with the aliens in hopes of gaining critical information. Inside the lab, the former US president is controlled by an alien. You hear her, she's coming. Who is she? She is the Queen. Turns out after their loss 20 years ago, the aliens sent a distress signal to their homeworld. Now their supreme leader, the Queen, has arrived with the full army. The aliens imprisoned in Area 51 are furious. When they see the white symbol in the woman's hand, they go berserk. They seem to fear it immensely. The professor suspects it might be a weapon that can destroy them. Seeing the president in danger, the guards open fire, but they're counterattacked. At the last moment, a black soldier pulls out a 40-meter sword and strikes the alien in the stomach, taking it down. In the command room, the mothership shows dense red signals on the radar. At the center is a large red mass that must be the Queen. Meanwhile, recon planes report that the alien ship has begun drilling into the ocean floor with plasma drills. The nerdy scientist suddenly realizes their goal to extract Earth's core. If the core is destroyed, Earth's magnetic field will vanish, the atmosphere will evaporate, and all life will perish. To stop this, they must kill the Queen. Her death means the entire hive collapses. The president orders a counterattack. The world's best pilots form an elite air squad. They carry cold fusion bombs to destroy the Queen. Before they can even approach, they're ambushed by alien laser weapons. Countless alien fighters attack. Human jets are no match. They fall one by one, flying like headless flies. Jacob, you scoundrel. Come on, help me out here. I got you. Come on, great shot. Woo, you can thank me later. Then the black pilot finds the entrance to the mothership. He commands the fleet to change formation and leads the bombing squad into the ship. Surprisingly, the enemy fighters stop chasing. The team reaches deep inside. Only 3 bombers remain with nuclear warheads. Just then, the former president wakes up. He tells his daughter, it's a trap, but it's too late. Just as they lock onto the Queen and prepare to fire, a powerful electromagnetic pulse is unleashed. All jet electronics fail. No one notices the swarm of alien drones silently latching onto the warheads. They form a protective energy shield. The bombs explode, but the shock waves are absorbed inside the green barrier. The mothership remains unharmed. Then it sends out a new pulse, instantly destroying all global communication satellites. At the same time, the aliens find the president's location. The base defense crumbles, and the command center is slaughtered. Old Marshall is informed the president and defense secretary are dead. He assumes control as acting president. Meanwhile, the scientists working on the white sphere make a discovery. It's actually a smart hard drive from a hyper-advanced alien race, the natural enemies of these invaders. The Reapers, as they're called, drill into planet cores to refuel their ships and grow their tech. They've been fighting for millennia. The peaceful aliens eventually lost. The white sphere is their last hope. It holds their entire civilization's technology, including a secret weapon that can destroy the Reapers. That's why the invaders fear the white symbol so much. The sphere came to Earth to help humanity fight back, but the weapon is still booting up. Time is running out because the Queen has already located the sphere and is heading toward Area 51. They can't outgun alien tech, but they can trap her just like she trapped them. So the scientists seal the white sphere in a signal-blocking chamber. Then they place a decoy signal emitter on a fighter ship rigged with a nuclear warhead. The signal ship carrying the megabomb lures the alien Queen into an uninhabited zone. Using the base protective shield, they limit the damage range of the nuclear explosion. This strategy actually works. The alien Queen, leading her swarm army, charges toward the signal ship piloted by the president, unaware that inside it is a 1-million-ton nuclear bomb meant to take her down. In the final moment under cover from his daughter, the president finds an opportunity to crash straight into the alien mothership. Then the nerdy scientist activates the protective shield, trapping the alien Queen inside the energy barrier. Inside the ship, the president finally comes face to face with the alien queen. He confronts her, then slams the nuclear trigger. In the next second, boom, the megabomb detonates. The alien ship is instantly blasted into fragments. Thanks to the shield, the blast is contained within a limited area. As everyone cheers in celebration, suddenly the defense tower collapses. Alien remnant forces continue attacking, proving the alien queen wasn't actually destroyed. Sure enough, as the smoke clears, a 100-meter tall alien queen slowly rises from the ruins of the explosion. Turns out the queen's biological armor has a built-in energy shield that can withstand close-range nuclear attacks. This proves just how advanced alien tech truly is. She steps forward with her long legs chasing after a school bus in a fury. Air Force pilots see this and quickly turn back to attack, but her energy shield protects her from any damage. With one blast from her hand, she effortlessly destroys a fighter jet, then rushes toward the school bus. The nerdy scientist is driving the bus, escaping from between her massive legs. Just as the group is about to be crushed, the Air Force intensifies its assault, concentrating all firepower on one spot. But the Queen is no pushover. With a swing of her massive tentacles, she wipes out the entire human fleet in under a minute. Only one female pilot remains. She charges straight toward the alien queen without hesitation, firing at the exact same spot again and again. Finally, she manages to break through the queen's energy shield. But in the very next second, the queen slaps her fighter jet out of the sky with her tentacle. Just before crashing, the pilot ejects using her emergency parachute. But the danger isn't over. The queen sees a wound on her previously flawless chest and becomes enraged. She charges toward the female pilot, ready to crush her. Just in time, her boyfriend and his squad arrive, piloting an alien warship. The queen is suddenly overwhelmed by the power of her own kind's technology. She can't fight back. Both of her massive guns are blown to pieces. But back at Area 51, the situation turns critical again. Due to the recent tremors, imprisoned aliens suddenly escape. They see where the true core object is being stored, the white sphere. Because all alien consciousness is connected, the Queen instantly receives the signal. She realizes it was all a trap. She turns and charges toward the underground base. With her summon, countless alien aircraft gather around her, forming a massive and powerful shield. They begin moving toward the Area 51 base. At this point, humans can no longer stop the Queen. Even the alien warship hijacked by humans is taken back by alien control. The Queen lifts her giant claw and slams it down onto the ground, trying to take the sphere. Meanwhile, above the Atlantic Ocean, the alien mothership plasma drill is just 2 minutes away from piercing the Earth's core. Time is almost up for humanity.